Right then guys, this is the Bulhawk Mega Gazebo. What we've got here today is we've got the Premium 40 and the Premium 32. Now if you haven't checked out that video yet on the Premium 32, about how to save loads of money in the summer and the winter when it comes to using the gazebo, go and check it out. I'll put a link up there. So I'm going to show you live in real time how long it's going to take me to take these two gazebos up. I've got my GoPro on, so I'm going to be editing this one later so you guys can see it up close, but it's more about watching the time. So what I've done so far is I've laid down the weights in a sort of an area where I think it's going to land, and I'm going to show you how quickly, starting from now, how quick I can get these gazebos up. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. Wish I could count. So first of all, starting off with taking that towel off there, pulling the legs out. So you start out by pulling these legs out. That's the one. And what I do, as you've probably seen in the previous video, is I like to stretch this out, and this can be done by one person. That's the great thing about this. These are very, very light, easy to transport. So now that I've pulled that out, what I tend to do now is I go legs first. Now every other gazebo video you'll see, they do legs last, and there's a reason for that, and I'll tell you in just a second when we get there. So working side by side, and these things are quite sturdy, quite strong. They take a bit of a pounding, obviously going up and down all the time. So the first place we go into is the first notch on the legs. Okay, so notch number 1 before we extend it higher. Climb underneath like a monkey bar. Let's get that out of the way for a second. Notch number 1. So now, underneath, I'm now able to lift, stretch the gazebo up, hold the legs. This is why you do the legs first, because you put your foot on the bottom, and now you're able to push into the corners. And you can see here is the guttering. So, 2 sides at a time. Up we go. All 4 corners. So at this point what I do is I then attach the little stays underneath. This is just going to secure the roof to the top of the gazebo. Now the top tip is don't over tighten these, because they will rip the gazebo. You just need them to support it. I'm getting old, guys. You could be blowing. If you can hear my microphone, you could be blowing like an absolute lunatic. I'm well out of shape. Oh, I used to be an athlete back in the day. There we go. So, very, very simple. And obviously when you're taking it down, you do it in reverse. So that's the first gazebo up. Boom. Stick that one back there. We'll pop the legs up now, shall we? So we've got to number 3. Depending on the car height, you can keep it, I will always say keep it on the lowest one if possible. But obviously in certain situations when you're working, and I've got a van, so just stick around to the end, just out of shot. We've got a Transit Custom there, and we're going to see if the Transit Custom's going to fit underneath. So that's the gazebo 1 up. Done. Now the price of these Bulhawks is you're talking $209 for as it is without the sides. Personally, I don't think you're going to need the sides, especially when you're a detailer, because you don't really need to be locked in. And plus, any bit of wind turns these things into a boat. It turns it into a sail, so it means that you're going to basically run the risk of dragging the gazebo around, and it could cause damage to the other vehicle. But we might have a solution to that. So if you stick it on to the end of this video, I'm going to show you exactly my solution for this. Because when I first got these gazebos, when I was working in a static place, I used to drill them to the floor. They've got 2 bolts on the bottom, holds the bolts on the bottom, which is great. So again, this one's a lot stronger, so it'll take a little bit more power. But I haven't done the thing I said I was going to do, did I, guys? You notice? Didn't pop the legs up first, did I? There we go. See, even I get it wrong. I'm the bloody YouTuber trying to tell you how to do it right. We all make mistakes, don't we? And that's why I said about putting the legs up, because you learn from mistakes. It's what I did back in the day, is I broke one of the legs because I used to keep them on the floor, and then I used to put my foot on the plastic clips, and what happened was I just ended up breaking it. So I had to find a workaround. So there we go. Now, the same thing in the middle. It's the 2 bars in the middle. Push them up like Superman. Walk along. Now, when I first got this one is a lot, when it's first out of the box, it was a lot stiffer. Now, it might be just this one, but it was really stiff. So you just have to give this a bit more of a whack, but it will go in. They've all these little push clips. This one goes a little higher than the other one. It has 4 adjustments, which is great. So now I'm going to go up to the 3rd. Panting like a lunatic here, trying to beat I feel like I'm on the Gladiators. Now, what you're going to have when you've got a premium 32 and a premium 40, the plastic weights are going to be great because they both fit. But if you go up to a 50, and I will be bringing out the video very soon, I've got a premium 50 and the legs on it are like that, and that is a very difficult one to this one to put up. But there is a trick. I haven't figured it out yet, but there is a trick. Now, I've got these legs side by side. Coming up in a second, we're going to show you, because the legs are hexagonal. So now you've got this absolute mega gazebo. I'm just going to pop this up. This is the guttering. This is going to join the 2 gazebos together. So if it starts to rain, but the change in temperature already, and this is why I like the black colour, is that for polishing, this is a game changer. I did have the cream one, but it's letting too much light, and now for polishing it's different. So if you don't have the right lighting, I'd recommend getting the lighter colour ones. If you do have good lighting, then recommend the darkest colour possible. It's going to keep you shady, it's going to keep you cool. Now with these ones, they're at an angle. So this hexagonal legs, the weights go in slightly at a slight angle. So I'm just going to go around and pop all these weights on. There we go. I'm going to show you in a minute my workaround. Now with these, you only need to slide these in just like that. Just pop them in. That's it. Make sure it's on the side of the mega one. There we go. Tilt that to the side so that's locked in. So always make sure you're sliding in with the Pro 40 closest to the red tab. The great thing about Bulhawk Gazebos is they do a ton of replacement parts. So once you've bought one, you shouldn't have too much issue after that. You turn that round. Slide that in there. Okay. And there we go. Slid in lovely. Perfect. So now we're in perfect shade. So if you are using tap water, you are going to be in a perfect situation. Absolute clear light. So now's the workaround. Now's the final finale. What have we got down here, Jonny? I've got some straps, some strapping. And what I do is I weight these up now, because I found that adding weight is the best option for these, and you get the sandbags, which is going to be great for you guys on the mobile. So what I do is loop this around this, hang this up, pull the bag, pop it onto the elbow, strapped on the join, and that'll just hang there like that, just on the inside. Perfect. Now I do need to get a couple of more bags. So it's the reason why I'm doing the 32 mainly is because it's the lightest one out of the two. I have found that the Premium 40 does have a lot more resilience in the wind, and obviously the Premium 50, the wind ain't stand a chance. So if you're working in a unit and you're looking for some cover outside while you're doing your wet work, the 50 is an absolute monster, and you'll be fine with that. And listen, these things can hold a fat bastard who's 15 stone like me. So oinking these up in the air, having that weight just slightly off the floor. There you go. That's sturdy there. That's on a join. It's no problem. Just need 2 more of these. We're going to show you now how we're going to join these together as well. To get these sandbags, you just need 1 more sandbag. I lost one. What a sausage, as Tyson Fury would say. What a sausage. We'll put it over this side. There you go. Just took it on there. Just out there like that. Just add a bit more angst. Alright, there we go. Just done some stuff. There we go, because OCD will kick in if it's too much. It's too out of whack. So now we're going to show you the join these together. I've got a little workaround for this one. And just put this strap back up so I can add a little bit more weight to this. The reason why I put them to the side is because when you're working on the wet work and you've got your hose, the problem you're going to have is if you have the strap at the front, which I did have the other day to try and sort of balance the weight out of the middle, working around unfortunately your hose gets stuck on it and it's a real pain in the arse. We won't fiddle around with this for the minute. I'll come back to that when you're not watching. It's too short. So that's now done. What I say is my little workaround is these straps. These little Velcro straps, they're great to just merge these two together. So just wrap them around here, pinch the gazebo together, tap that in, and that's just going to make sure that these have some security together. Now, if you're going to buy if you're going to buy 240s, which if you are someone like myself, I definitely think the upgrade to the 40 is unbelievable. So in my opportunity, I would definitely have 240s, and they do a 40 plus, and the 40 plus has a different way of adjusting the height levels. They have rolling pins at the top, so little pull pins that pull out, which are more like grenade pins, and they're really, really secure. So if you've got the money to go for the 40 plus, if you want to see that video, or if you want me to review that product, hit a like on this video. So one at the top, one at the bottom. And for me, if any wind happens now, what's going to happen is these gazebos are going to go together. So that's nice and secure. And there you go. That is my version of the Mega Gazebo. And the final trick is to now, can we get a Transit Custom underneath? And actually, I know we can't, because this Transit Custom has got bull bars on the roof. And that is going to be, this is a window cleaning van. I'm going to show you around that I think these bull bars on the top are going to be the biggest issue of getting underneath. So I think we're going to leave it at that. But what I will say is, on the Mega Gazebo, is that now I've put it all up, I can't even get underneath it. It will fit an X5, it will fit a Porsche Cayenne, as you can see from the thumbnail. It will work. Where this is set up, it's perfect. So if you're going underneath and you're going to be getting the boot open, this area here works really well to get the boot open. So that's been the Bulhawk Mega Gazebo. My recommendation is, if you're on the mobile, maybe 232s together will work really, really well. If you are someone like myself working static, maybe 250s if you've got the opportunity to keep it up. But if you are on a mobile and you want something a little bit more expensive, a little bit more durable, a little bit safer, then go for the 2 premium 40s with the hex legs. There's a lot more rigidity in it, a lot less movement. As you can see, these two together, and then we're doing a little hang test instead. So if I hang on this, 15 stone, it's pretty strong, pretty strong. So we're going to finish it on there. There's more videos coming out. I'm editing one for the moment, so if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, check it out. We've got episode 3 of the Hairdresser Detailer series where I'm machine polishing a Mini Countryman. Any questions you've got on the Mega Gazebo, leave them down in the comment section. Please drop me a like if this has been helpful, because it really helps my videos and helps my channel to grow. We're not far off the 1,000 subscribe mark, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.